Good morning and welcome. Oh, I thought you were doing a countdown.
Hey Lansing, I'm Amber and I'm your host today of Class Talk, and I'm here with some of my fellow peers from Miss Petrov's 4th hour math class, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Sydney. I'm 16. I'm a junior this year, and I play varsity volleyball.
My name is Noah, 16, play baseball.
Okay.
I'm Azalea. I'm 17, a senior, and my favorite color is silver.
Well, hi, I'm Perry, aka P Black. I play basketball because it's pretty fun.
Okay, well, I'm going to get started now, and who was your guys' favorite teacher here at Eastern?
My favorite teacher is probably Mr. Solis. His class is really engaging, and he's really funny, and he tries to get everybody involved in games and stuff like that. So I really like Mr. Solis.
That's good.
I think I'd have to say Miss Gundrum, because her class is really fun. She's really laid back and cool, so it's not too much stress on you.
Well, the subject does Miss Gunton teach?
Yearbook.
Yearbook?
Yep.
Right. What about you, Azalea?
I'd have to say Miss Bush. I had her for anthro last year, and she's really cool. Like, we became good friends, and we still are, so I like her. She's cool.
That's good. What about you, Perry?
Well, I like Mr. Richter, and I also like Miss Petrov, but I like Mr. Richter more because his class is like really chill, and he's pretty calm. You never heard him yell before.
Oh.
So,
Well, that's good. Let's see. What activities and sports are you here at Eastern?
I'm volleyball, like I said. I'm actually going to try out for softball this year. I'm also in NHS. I was in Link Crew this year, and I'm a full IB diploma student.
Sounds like fun.
I play baseball. That's about it. It's the only thing I do. Should probably join clubs, but don't got the time.
Okay.
I don't really do anything at school. I work, so
Where do you work?
Schulers.
Shooters?
well,
That's good.
I play basketball. Ball is life, guys. And I also play track, well, run track. Well, jump track. I like to jump. That's what I do.
How long have you been doing track?
Since last year.
Since last year? Okay. What is one of your favorite classes that you guys had through freshman year? Like the freshman year to now?
My favorite class was probably Mr. Jason's history class. Mr. Jason is a really awesome teacher, and he's really cool and laid back, and he gives you a lot of information, so you take in a lot of knowledge. And in his class, he kind of let us experiment a little bit, and I really love Mr. Jason's class.
That's good.
For me, I have to say PE. Really love sports and all activities and stuff like that. So.
Well,
PE.
it was probably one of your favorite sports you played in PE.
Basketball.
What is that?
It's 'cause I like to play basketball.
Ball is life.
All right.
Miss Bloomline for, I think it was World Lit. When I was a freshman, she really communicated the material well, and she was pretty cool.
That's good.
I like physical education, gym.
Okay.
Play badminton, basketball, all the sports. I really expanded my horizons in that class and got really in shape.
That's good. What is an impact that Eastern has made on your life since you got here?
I've learned how to connect with more people and how to, I want to say I've learned how to interact with different types of people. I've really come into close encounters with different types of people, different personalities and cultural backgrounds. And Eastern Trade really made me appreciate the people who go here.
Yeah, like she said, it's pretty much the same for me. Open yourself up and talk to different people and learn new stuff every day. So.
That's good.
I feel pretty prepared for like the real world now, kind of dealing with people and things, so it's cool.
Well, Eastern has had a pretty big impact on my life. I've met a lot of new races that I didn't even know existed until I came here. I know that sounds kind of ignorant, but yeah.
Okay. What is one thing you wish you could go back and change in your high school experience?
Freshman year, I wish I could have gone back and taken Spanish because it would have set me up better for my IB this year. I wish I would have kind of been more serious about college and my future as a freshman so that I wouldn't have had to struggle so much in this past year and this year.
Okay.
Yeah, just really wish paid attention more in class and just cut the fooling around out like back then. But I've learned now, and I'm trying to get back into the motion. So
That's good.
I wish I had worked harder then when I was a freshman because I wouldn't have to struggle right now to make it up.
Yeah, I wish I took grades and stuff more seriously and communicated better with people.
Okay. Do you guys have any like advice for like the incoming freshmen at Eastern? Like,
Incoming freshmen, I would say this isn't middle school. This is not middle school anymore, and it's time to kind of grow up a little bit and learn how to interact with people and learn how to respect people and learn to think about what you want for your life, because this is where it starts.
yeah, just keep your mind positive and look towards the future. High school is like really time to buckle down and like get serious about work, and that's what they need to understand.
I would tell them just not to mess around, to take your grades seriously because it does get easier, but you have to work hard at it first.
I tell them to watch who your friends are and kind of be yourself and take school like super serious. Try to join clubs and stuff so you have stuff to put on your college application.
okay. Looking back over your guys' high school experience, what's one accomplishment that you're proud of or that you want to like fulfill before you graduate?
Before I graduate, I want to join more clubs. I want to kind of be an all-around person. I want to be the person who is kind of involved in everything and has a little bit of everything, so that for college I can have that experience and be ready for that part of college.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, like you said, join more clubs, and I want to get at least one semester just straight A's and B's and stuff like that, and work on my grades and stuff. So.
That's good.
I'd like to bring up my GPA a little bit before.
I like to win a state championship so I can walk around with a big ring on my finger.
In what sport?
In basketball, I'm sorry guys.
Okay.
Class A.
What are like the likeliness of like that happening? Like, do you have like faith in your? Is it like?
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good shot this year, I think.
That's good. What colleges are you guys like looking into, or do you want to go to?
My dream, I really want to go to MSU. I want to try to play volleyball there and get a scholarship there academically. But I would pretty much apply for any college in Michigan that had what I was going to school for, which is nursing. So, yeah.
That's good.
I'll probably just stick around Lansing, go to LCC, maybe transfer after 2 years to MSU. Just really buckle down in college.
Do you have like a dream college outside of Lansing that you should go to?
MSU.
Just MSU?
Yes, MSU.
I'll probably go to LCC for a couple years and get some basic knowledge on things because I don't know what I want to do yet.
Well, I would love to go to prep school right out of high school, and then after that probably transfer to Division I and major in broadcasting while I'm playing basketball. That would be nice.
That's good. What are some important academic lessons that you guys learned here at Eastern?
Important academic lesson. To not fall behind. If you fall behind, it's really, really hard to catch back up, and it's important that you stay on your job and you know what you're supposed to do so that you succeed and you don't fall and end up hurting your future.
I think that's the most important one. Once you fall behind, it's kind of hard to catch back up, so you need to stay ahead and just move forward.
Just to ask questions if you're confused or try to learn more on something if you don't understand, because you can get stuck and it will affect how you learn in the future.
I learned how to be metacognitive. Learned how to think about my thinking. So, I don't know if that's an academic thing, but that's the only thing I learned here.
Okay. Tell us about the classes you're taking. Like, are you like an IB? Are you taking like any advanced classes? Like,
I am a full IB diploma student, so every class that I have is IB, which means that I'm taking like college courses right now. My classes are kind of on the challenging side. They're hard. They challenge you as a person and, mentally, and they challenge you all around to think outside of the box. And I'm taking it because it's a good opportunity for me to extend my learning and my knowledge on the world and different things. So
That's good.
Just taking regular classes right now. Just trying to do good in those first. And yeah, regular classes.
I'm a general student right now as well.
Well, I have one IB class. I had IB History of the Americas, I think it's called. And yeah.
That's good. What has changed you like throughout high school? Like since you started, like what has like changed you the most?
the thing that's changed me is the people that I've hung around. From middle school, I used to hang around not so focused people, and coming into high school and being around more focused people made me want to think about my future. So being here really made me think about who my friends were and set my priorities straight.
That's good.
I think changing me as a person since middle school, coming to high school, just made me like more serious and matured, and yeah, the people I hang around and stuff.
That's cool.
On things has changed a lot. I take things seriously and I think about their long-term effect on my future as, compared to just doing something for the now.
High school has made me mature as a person and realize that I can't just talk about it, I have to actually do it. So.
Okay. Which is worse, failing or never trying?
I think never trying, because if you don't try, you never know if you can succeed. I'd rather fail and know that I did my best than to never try at all.
I say never trying. Like, you always gotta try your hardest at what you do, and yeah, never trying.
Never trying, because you'd always have that regret that you don't know whether or not you could have done it, but you
Yeah.
didn't.
Okay.
Well, I hate failing. The stench of failure is just, so I would say failure. Because never trying, at least if you don't try, you won't fail.
Okay. Sorry. Who's someone you look up to or you like respect highly at Eastern?
She actually graduated, but her name was Kristen Lynch. And I looked up to her really a lot because she was involved in a lot of things, and she was an IB, and she was very responsible. So I really, I looked up to Kristen.
Yeah, so who do you look up to?
Oh, well, that's hard. I look up to, I don't know, I don't really look up to somebody from Eastern. And Cameron Baker is really a good role model.
What is that?
He's on his stuff and he's pretty good at basketball. And he's pretty serious about his life. He knows what he wants to do.
That's good.
I say look up to Santiago Mendez. He graduated last year. He was involved in a lot of stuff, and he went to college for baseball. So it's one of my dreams. So yeah, say Santi.
I look up to Miss Smith. She's a teacher. I just really like her approach to things, and I think she's a cool person. And if I tried my hardest and worked hard and turned out like her, I'd be okay with it.
Okay. Where's your guys' like lunch spot at Eastern?
My lunch spot is upstairs in the second floor gym, in the small gym. I usually sit up there with my best friend, Cheyenne Davis, and it's just me and her. And sometimes we sit there with ourselves, and sometimes we sit there with other people, and yep, that's where my lunch is.
Okay. What about you, Perry?
I'm mostly in the hall on the first floor because I don't know. I just like standing out there.
Do you
see
eat
a
your
lot of
lunch
stuff.
in the hallway?
No, I usually don't eat here. So I usually just wait till I go home.
Okay. What about you, Noah?
Yeah, I eat in the second floor gym. On the second floor, you just meet with the group of friends, like, same day, not same day, same friends, every day, and yeah, second floor gym.
Okay.
I like to eat outside whenever we can, like nature.
Okay. What subject do you guys wish you could improve in?
I wish I could improve in my science subjects. I'm really, really not the greatest at science. I struggle a lot, and I work my hardest to do my best, but I don't always understand. So I wish that I could kind of grasp the idea of science better than I do.
Okay, what about you, Perry?
Well, science and math, but mostly science because they kind of go hand in hand. So yeah.
All right, no.
I had to say science too. I suck at science. So science, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Azalea?
My senior math class. I'm just really terrible at remembering formulas and to what they would apply to. So
Okay. Take us one of your favorite subjects and tell something like what you've like learned from that. Like what has that like impacted you on and what has that taught you?
My favorite subject?
Yeah.
My favorite subject is math with Miss Petrov. I really like her class because I feel like she goes through things more thoroughly than other teachers do, and she really helps us to understand the process of going through things. So I really like my math class, and she's impacted me as a person because she's just a really nice lady, and she's there for you, and she's more like, she's a friend more than she's a teacher. So she helps you to succeed.
That's good. What about you, Barry?
Well, I like history with Miss Elias because like she's really laid back too, and she's just a good person, and it's pretty easy to learn. I absorb it really easily.
That's good.
I'd say physical education with Miss Perez, because I think it's important to stay healthy and fit. So yeah, say physical education.
That's good.
I like world literature. I just really love stories and origins and things with a purpose or morals. So any type of literature class is my favorite.
Okay. Think back 3 years ago, or 4 years for you, Azalea. What was your first like thought of Eastern?
My first thought of Eastern was that there was a lot of different type of people. I walked in and immediately there are different groups and there are different people, and there are so many different cultures and things in the school. So I thought it was really cool, actually. I appreciated the fact that there was a lot of people and a lot of different things to open your mind to.
All right, what about you, Noah?
Yeah, there's a lot of different groups around. Like you can clearly see like different groups and stuff. But altogether, like EQ is like a family, so that was pretty cool.
That's good.
I noticed how kind the teachers were right off the back, willing to help, and they want to see you succeed, which is cool.
Well, I noticed there was a lot of bigger people, like tall, so I was kind of intimidated at first, but I got used to it.
Have your friends helped you at all, like through Eastern? Like, have they like been there to support you, or they brought you down? Like,
My friends have helped me a lot because my friends have matured with me. So when I'm feeling like I'm slacking or procrastinating or whatever I'm doing, my friends have really picked me up and pushed me to do my best and to stay focused and make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do so that we can all succeed together. So
that's good.
Yeah, I said my friends try to pick me up if like they try to see me like slacking and stuff like that, and I'll do the same for them. So it's mutual. So
That's good.
I definitely think my friends have helped me a lot. They really support me, and they always know how to make me feel better if I'm feeling bad about a particular class. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, my friends, I know they have my back, so I really just, I don't know. They push me to get better at basketball too, so I can compete and be the best I can be.
That's good. Which year has been your favorite year so far, and why?
my favorite year is sophomore year right now because my sophomore year was kind of my year when I felt the most accomplished. I felt like I pushed myself the hardest, but at the same time I balanced it out well with being active with my friends and having that type of thing. Now in my junior year I'm really focused on testing and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more serious. I like my sophomore year because there was a nice balance.
That's good.
I'll probably have to say now in my junior year, I've just been really doing good in school and stuff, and still have time for outside activities and stuff like that. So I have to say now.
That's good.
I'd say this year as well, my senior year. I feel like I'm really closing things, but doing well, and it's really cool to know I'm doing well.
Okay.
I'd say my this year because I'm finally an upperclassman, and yeah, I've been doing pretty well in school, but I'm scared of the ACT, so I got some stuff I got to sort out.
Okay. What is your favorite? Do you guys have a favorite lunch meal here at Eastern?
We've acquired new lunch. Usually every day I eat a sub downstairs because we got a sub bar now. It's kind of like a little Subway, And when like rich people from rich schools ask us if we have McDonald's here, I say, well, we got Subway now, so we're stepping up. So I eat subs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say the subs is the best thing they added. Rather have subs than cardboard pizza, so.
Yes.
What about you, Julia?
I don't know. I bring my lunch.
Maybe a smart choice.
Yeah.
What about you, Barry?
Well, it was the chicken nuggets till they started burning them.
So what is it now?
I don't really have one now. I don't know. Well, I like Bosco sticks whenever they have them, and I still like the chicken nuggets, somewhat.
Okay, so this is gonna be the last question. What could you say that you're looking forward to for the rest of this year and for next year?
For the rest of this year, I'm looking at working hard and studying a lot so that I can get good IB grades and so I can get a good ACT score. If I do that by the end of this year and still keep good grades and still are able to keep up with clubs and my sports, I'll feel pretty accomplished.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to just keeping up my grades and paying attention in class and 2014 baseball season. Really excited about that.
All right, what about you, Zelia?
I'm really looking forward to graduating and starting the first step to my future, which is pretty exciting.
I'm looking forward to the two basketball seasons ahead of me, grinding with my team. So, yeah.
Okay, so that's all we have for today. So I want to thank you guys for coming out, and we appreciate it. And see you guys soon. Thank you.
That was awful.
Thank you.
Hey Lansing, I'm Amber and I'm your host today of our senior show. I'm here with my fellow classmates and I'm going to have them introduce themselves and say something that we might not know about them.
All right, so I'm Audrey, and I love manatees.
What about them do you love?
They're fat.
Okay.
I'm Brianna, and everyone calls me Twinkie because I smashed a Twinkie in a girl's face once.
Okay.
I'm Haley, and turtles are my favorite animal. And don't ask me what kind of turtles, because any kind of turtles, because they're just all amazing.
Okay.
I'm Ashley, and I like zebras because they're zebras.
There's zebras?
Yes.
All right. Well, the first question is I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna ask you guys, what activities and clubs are you in Eastern?
Okay, so I played volleyball for 3 years, and right now I'm in quiz bowl. That's about it. I don't do much else. That's
All
really
right,
it.
sounds like a fantabulous time.
It was fun.
I've played tennis for 3 years, and I was on GSA, student council. I'm in the school paper, part of Project Unify, and drama club, and I was in the play.
Sounds like you're a little bit of everything.
Just a little bit.
Okay. What about you, Haley?
Well, my clubs they don't go the whole entire way through the high school. It's kind of chopped up into bits and pieces, but all the clubs I've ever been in, I've been in drama, GSA, Project Unify, Key Club, Student Council, and there's one more, but I can't remember. NHS, yeah.
What about you, Ashley?
See, for 2 years I was in Pom Pom. I run track, part of Key Club, and I was in the play last year.
All right, sounds like fun. Think back 4 years ago, and what was your first impression of Eastern?
I liked it, actually. I really admire the architecture and the way things are.
No.
Oh, the way things are set up. I really like the design. I like all the history it has. So it was pretty banging.
Pretty big. All right, sounds like a good time.
Ooh, pretty.
Explain.
I thought it was really, really pretty and big, and it hurt my legs to walk around.
Why do you think it was so pretty?
Because in the foyer, there's little angels and babies, and it's the woodwork, and then it's all ooh.
Angels and babies. All right. Anyways, Haley.
It made me feel really small because at Pat and Gill, the ceilings, they were a lot lower than they are here. Now it's They're really high, and you can't touch them when you're walking, and it just made me feel like I was a lot smaller than I actually am.
Okay. What about you, Ashley?
Wow, there are finally people bigger than me. Because I'm tall, so I was used to always being the tallest in my class. And when I got here, I was like, okay, there's finally people taller than me, yay.
That's good. What is your favorite lunch meal here at Eastern?
Taco salad. I really didn't like it about 3 weeks ago.
What made you like it now?
I don't know, like the lettuce used to be really soggy, so it was kind of just eating like lettuce in water with like tacos on the top. But it's just really good. Maybe I'm just used to it.
Okay, that's very good.
I used to love the potato bowls, and then they canceled them, and now it's Bosco sticks if they have them, and then pizza.
Well, that's good. What about you, Haley?
I like the new wrap/sub thing they have. Those are really good. I like that you can actually choose what you want on your stuff instead of them telling you this is what you have to have.
They are quite fantabulous, if you ask me. What about you, Ashley?
See, I love when we had the baked potato lines.
Them were really good. What'd you like on them? What'd you always put on them?
I always had cheese, bacon, and a ton of sour cream.
Sour cream? All right, so which was worse, failing or never trying?
Never trying.
Why?
I guess because you don't know if you would fail or not. And then if you did fail, at least you tried it.
That's good.
I don't really
I
like
like
that
your
motto.
reasoning.
I don't live by that at all. I
like
just
your
don't do
reasoning.
stuff.
Okay.
But I encourage other people.
Okay.
I agree. Failing, because at least you gave it a shot. New experience.
That's good. What about you?
I honestly think it depends on the situation. Like, if it's something that you already tried, you know you're going to fail at it a second time. I don't find there to be any point in trying again. So, it just depends.
Okay.
Let's see, I say never trying because at least if you failed, it was a learning experience.
That's very true. Okay, so tell us about one of your favorite teachers here at Eastern.
One of my favorite teachers or all of my favorite teachers?
Just one. Just one and tell why.
Okay, Mr. Jason. He has great facial hair when it's not gone.
Yeah.
And he's really smart, and he's easy to like be comfortable with, so that like I just really admire him as a person and a teacher, and for his facial hair.
Okay. Are you sad that he shaved it out?
Yes.
I don't know if it's sad is the word I would use. He looks young,
He looks very
like a little boy. He doesn't look like a teacher without it.
Yeah.
Jimmy
I
Neutron's dad.
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron's dad.
Yeah, or he looks like Jimmy Neutron's dad, I guess.
What about you, Tinky?
I enjoy Mr. Richter because his class is so chill. I can just kind of throw ideas at him, and it's like a group learning. It feels more like college, sort of, I guess, I'd imagine. So.
All right. What about you, Haley?
Mine's a tie between Mr. Richter and Miss Bush because they really care about their students a lot more than a lot of other teachers do. And I don't know, Miss Bush, she's really nice, and she's always happy, and when she's not happy, she'll come to me and Natalia and Paul, and she'll have us like make her happy, and just seeing us makes her happy. And Richter, he's really into the whole video production stuff, and I really like that because I like a teacher that actually enjoys what they're teaching, and so many teachers don't. So
That's good. What about you, Ashley?
Mine's tied between Mr. Richter and Mr. Lubick. Richter because he's always so full of energy, even early in the morning when I'm still half asleep. And Mr. Lubick because he has like that dry, sarcastic humor. And it's just hilarious to see his commentary when you're in his classroom.
All right, that's good. So, which year has been your guys' favorite and why?
My sophomore year. I started dating my boyfriend that year, who I'm still dating, and I was on homecoming court, and I got to go to prom my sophomore year, and it was just overall such a good year. Like I had a really positive experience that year.
That's good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What about you, Pinky?
I enjoyed the second half of my junior year and like the beginning of this year because like I'm finally feeling like an adult and I'm allowed to sometimes do more stuff and prom and everything. Happy times.
That's good. What about you, Haley?
I enjoyed sophomore year because that was the year that I did the most stuff in the school, and I really liked that I was actually participating in things. And last year I just felt like I kind of went downhill with my participation a little bit, and it made me feel like I wasn't as much a part of the school as I wanted to be.
All right. What about you, Ashley?
Let's see, probably the first half of my sophomore year, because that's when all of my friends were still in the building and haven't graduated and left me yet.
All right. So, who is somebody you guys really look up to or respect in the school?
Can I say Mr. Jason again?
Yes, you sure can.
Yep. Or Michaela Patton. I don't know. She's pretty cool. But I think Mr. Jason.
Why?
He's just like sort of the thing that Haley said about how he's, cares about what he does and his students. And it just, I mean, he's got great facial hair. How do you not look up to that? Like,
All right. What about you, Twinkie?
I honestly do not know. I like your ideas, like taking the, oh, what? Taking the teacher. But, I don't know. I like Mr. Richards' like spontaneity of like how joyful he is at life. But I honestly don't know. Okay, sure.
All right. What about you, Haley?
Miss Lice, because she's like, she cares, but the way she shows her caring is she gets upset with you. And I like that she'll actually get upset with her students and she won't just let them do whatever they want. And I like that she'll actually try to help you. Like a lot of teachers, they just let you fail. She actually tries. I really like that.
All right. That's good. What about you, Ashley?
That's a hard one. Let's see, I can go with Michaela because she's freaking amazing. But I'll probably have to go with Ms. Gundrum because she like really cares about us and like pushes us to make sure we do what we're supposed to be doing.
All right. That's good. How has Eastern impacted you on your guys' lives?
oh man, I don't even know how to really explain this. I think in a positive way for the most part. Because it's just like, it's really cultural. Like the whole like IB thing has really come a long way since my freshman year, I think. And it's just like, I'm not like as ignorant to the ways of like other people, and I'm not as judgmental and things like that. It's just I'm more open. And like the IB learner profile traits actually like are instilled in you. By the time you're done, they should be.
Yeah.
It's helpful.
That's good. What about you, Twinkie?
I'm more, I wouldn't say outgoing, but I'll go up to people more often
You're more
than
comfortable?
not. Yeah, random people, or I'm just more open, I guess. And I don't know. I feel more comfortable, I guess, over the years. Like, this is my home now. No, it's gone. It's leaving. But
All right. What about you, Haley?
Mine's a mixture of Twinkies and Audrey's. Couldn't remember her name. Yeah, it made me a lot more outgoing, and I can actually walk up to people I don't know and talk to them. Well, sometimes if I feel outgoing that day. But and also it did make me more open-minded, more accepting to things, and yeah.
All right, well, that's good. What about you, Ashley?
It's
with my mic.
definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things. I feel like I've learned a lot, and close to really what Twinkie said, and more outgoing, 'cause I used to be really quiet and shy in my freshman year and not talk to people. I was very antisocial.
Okay. What are your guys' plans for after high school?
I think, well, for the past about 2 weeks, I've been set on the idea of getting my nail tech licensing, and then going to LCC, and then transferring somewhere, and probably majoring in gender studies. I have nothing planned after that, though, so it just stops about there.
I just stopped.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that sounds good. What about you?
hopefully moving out and moving in with Natalia, and then LCC for 2 years, then to MSU for the other 2 years, and then I'm gonna become a vet.
Oh, sounds like good. Glad you love animals. What about you?
I'm taking a year off because I honestly don't know what I want to do at this point, and I don't want to pay for something if that's not what I'm going to end up doing, 'cause that's a really terrible waste of money. And then, I mean, I would like to do something in either the medical field or something with digital media, because those two things really, I like helping people. I'm not the greatest at like learning like anatomy and stuff like that, but I enjoy helping people, and I absolutely love working with cameras and other types of technology.
That sounds like fun. What about you, Ashley?
I plan on moving out, going to LCC for 2 years, and then transferring to a historically black college down south somewhere.
That sounds like fun. What has changed you the most throughout high school?
What?
How has it like changed throughout high school from like freshman year to like now?
Like me?
Yeah, like you personally. Have you changed like a positive way, a negative way? Like
I would say positive. I think everybody can say that they've become like more outgoing and more comfortable with themselves. Like I couldn't even like I wouldn't be able to do this my freshman year because I just can't be in front of people, but now I can get up and give a 13-minute presentation and, it's not a big deal. So, it's pretty good stuff.
that's good.
It definitely has matured me, you can say, because I used to be crazy.
Yeah.
I would be everywhere. And now I'm more
crazy.
chill, more adult-like, I guess, sort of.
All right, that's good.
My freshman year I was really quiet and I didn't really talk to anyone at all, and it stayed that way pretty much through most of sophomore year and parts of junior year too. And like honestly, yeah, even last year I wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now. I wouldn't feel comfortable talking to people, especially with like you. I don't know you so well. I wouldn't be comfortable with that, but now I am.
That's good. What about you, Ashley?
Definitely positive. I'm more open to people and more comfortable with myself. Like freshman year, I probably couldn't have been able to do this.
All right, that's good. All right, this is going to be our last question because it's all we have time for. So looking back over your high school careers, what are some things that you're proud that you can say that you accomplished?
Actually, right now I have a 4.0 cumulative, so I'm really proud of myself for, especially during my junior year. It was a really bad time, terrible. Just junior is just so terrible, and I got through it, and I got through it with straight A's, and I got through it alive. So I think that like just getting through that and making it to senior year, really, I think that's my biggest accomplishment is like making through it, like getting through it and being okay.
Okay. Twinkie?
I like how I think I'm proud of like how I'm so involved or stuff. Like it's a very social school and everyone can kind of intermingle.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I got involved and got things done. Like groups and clubs and sports.
All right, what about you, Haley?
I'm very proud of the relationships that I've made with people throughout high school, because now when I do go to college, I'm going to have a lot of teachers who are going to be able to give me really great recommendations for it and who will actually want to give me those recommendations. And also the relationships with other students. I've made some really great friends throughout my high school years, and I think
That's good. What about you, Ashley?
Probably surviving and making it this far without losing track and losing focus. Because sophomore year I got really distracted.
All right, well, that's good. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time. Thank you.
Hello, Quaker fans. I'm Mrs. Demarest. I'm a teacher here at Eastern High School, and I'm here with some students in Eastern's new TV channel, Chalk Talk. So I'm going to ask them a few questions and see how they feel about their Eastern experience. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'm going to start with EJ.
I'm EJ Jackson. I'm in 11th grade here at Eastern.
Okay, do you have any favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is history and math.
Okay. Aaron?
And Sullivan, I'm an 11th grader. I would say my favorite subject would also be history.
Okay. And Magenta.
I'm Magenta Benavides. I'm a junior here at Eastern, and my favorite subject is IB history.
Oh, so we have history. Everybody here is a history fan. Do you have, EJ, a favorite teacher or a favorite era of history that you're interested in?
Favorite teacher, probably Miss Petrov or Mr. Lice, and then era, probably like 1960s, 1950s.
Okay, and why in particular do you like that period of history?
Well, I like learning about like African American history, so like that's like civil rights time.
Okay, thank you. And Aaron, how about you? Do you got a certain favorite period of history?
Probably 1800s also. I like learning about the movement out west of the United States.
So the westward expansion?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Any favorite teachers that you want to share with us?
Miss Slice and Misty Slice.
Okay, thank you. And Magenta, how about you? History, favorite period of history?
I don't really have a favorite part in history because like history is like my favorite subject of all. I just like the wars and stuff. And Miss Elias, she's like the best teacher. She like helps me learn it.
Good. She kind of brings it alive for you in class. How would you? Does she do that? In what sort of ways? Like certain teaching methods she has?
Well, like we watch videos and stuff, and like she kind of does like acts with it. Like she like moves a lot, so it kind of helps.
So she kind of brings history alive in the classroom for you.
Yeah.
Well, that's really nice. Okay. EJ, do you do any extracurricular activities here at Eastern?
Well, yes. I play football, play basketball, I play track. I run track.
So you're pretty busy.
Yes.
Of the 3 sports you named, which one would you say is probably your favorite?
Football.
Okay, football. You looking maybe to try to get a scholarship with that?
Yes.
That'd be nice. Any particular school you're?
Anywhere in the Midwest.
Okay, so anywhere in the Midwest. Big Ten or whoever will take you?
Either one.
That's nice. That's nice. Aaron, do you have any extracurricular activities that you do here at Eastern?
I'm on varsity golf.
Okay. And what's your handicap, or don't they do that yet?
What do you?
Like a handicap in golf is, let's say the par is 72 on a hole, and how many strokes you would need to add to your game in order to reach par. Okay. So, do you have any favorite opponent?
We really only try to beat Sexton.
Okay. Okay, and who's the coach?
Mr. Fidowa.
Mr. Fidowa. Okay, thank you. Magenta, how about you?
I play, well this year I didn't play volleyball, but I'm doing it next year, but I play volleyball and softball.
Okay. So between the volleyball and the softball, do you think you like one better than the other?
I like volleyball. I've been playing it since I was like 6 years old, so that's my skill.
So you have a lot of knowledge in that area.
Yeah.
Excellent. EJ, how would you say your lunch experience is here at Eastern?
Lunch is fun. We have all right food, and the people that I be with at lunch, they're fun to be around.
Okay, so do you like just stay in one spot, or you mingle, or?
Well, we be all over upstairs. So,
okay.
I guess you could say mingle around.
Okay,
upstairs.
so you like to go upstairs and then you like to come back downstairs to the first floor?
No, just mingle around in the cafeteria gym
Okay.
upstairs.
Okay, so with who's ever in the cafeteria, you like to hang out with them?
Yeah.
Aaron, how about your lunch experience?
I would say the food's okay, but I really like the social aspect of it.
Okay.
Like going around to different groups, talking to all my friends.
So it's kind of like the chill zone.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Magenta, how about you in lunch?
I just hang out with like the baseball clique and the softball clique mostly. Just stay upstairs. The food is better now. It was bad before, but it's better.
So bad before this year, or it's better now this year?
It's better now this year. At the beginning, it was kind of off.
Okay, so what would you say improved it?
We got subs and taco line now, so
okay, so
there's more to choose from.
More choices.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You mentioned the word clique, so I'm going to ask EJ, about that. Do you think that kids here at Eastern sort of just kind of hang out in their little groups? Would you say that they do that?
Yeah, there are like cliques. Because like there's gonna be like a football clique, or basketball clique because you see them every day.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but you just
Okay.
see them every day, so you hang out with them at school.
So not a bad thing, just hang out with people who do the same things that you do.
Yeah.
Aaron, what do you think about that?
I mean, yeah, there's groups, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
In my opinion, I go around and talk to a couple of them, and they're all really nice people.
Right, so it's not a bad thing. It's just hanging out with people that you like to do the same things with.
Yeah.
Right? Magenta, would you say that also, or?
Yeah, because like Aaron, he doesn't do baseball, but we still talk. Like we're still friends.
Okay.
So there's a clique, but it's not like a clique problem.
Okay. And I'm take a step back into the future. We had those groups too, all those years back when I went to Eastern High School. So, I think it's just something that kids like to do, hang out with people that are like themselves. So, EJ, we've talked about favorite subjects, extracurricular activities. Is there anything that you would say is like one experience that you have that would sum up your Eastern High School experience so far?
I guess playing football every Friday night. Playing for Eastern. That's fun.
That's your shining moment, right?
Yeah, playing for
Okay.
Eastern.
How about you, Aaron? One memory or one big event that maybe?
Well, I came here at Eastern for my sophomore years when I first came here, and
Okay.
I would say just meeting all these new people like EJ and Magenta, it's been a great experience, and really like them. We're good friends.
Okay, good. And Magenta, how about you? One thing that maybe?
I just really like the events. Like homecoming is like always fun and stuff like that. It's fun. So.
And high school should be about doing fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
Would you say, EJ, that the academic part of the school is fun too, or?
We have good academics, I can say. I mean, I really don't like doing homework, but I do it. But we got good academic stuff.
Okay, so how are your teachers in helping you get the homework done?
I have all my teachers help me, like, because they want to see me do good. So they help me. If I don't get anything, I'll stay after, and they'll help me.
And most of the teachers are willing to stay after to help you get your stuff done?
Yes.
That's good. How about you, Aaron, with your teachers? Would you say that they want to see you be successful?
Oh yeah, it would be IB, all the college courses. Some help you more than others. And, with the IB, they just kind of turn you loose on it, kind of teaching you independence a little bit, but it's all manageable.
Okay. And Magenta, how about you? You said you had IB history. Do you have any other IB classes?
No, because I didn't want to take any other ones. Because history is my favorite subject, so I want to go farther with that.
Okay. Do you think the IB history compared to your other classes is more of a workload?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's about the same, except for like, there's bigger projects than there are in other classes.
Okay. So because history is your favorite subject, do you enjoy that class more than your others?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there one particular class, EJ, that you would rather not have to be in? You don't have to name any teachers, of course.
Yeah, but I guess.
And if you don't have any, you don't have to.
Math class, I guess.
Because of its difficulty?
Yeah, I just don't like math.
Okay. And I've heard that a lot before. How about you, Aaron?
I really wouldn't give any of my classes up. I enjoy the teachers and the class.
Okay. And Magenta?
Math.
Math?
I really don't like math.
Okay, folks, I guess that's all the time that we have for today. So thank you for joining us on Eastern's new communication show, Talk1-4. Thank you.
Good morning, Lansing, and welcome to Class Talk. I'm Mary Haas, Mrs. Haas, and fortunate to be a teacher here at Eastern High School. And I have a group of really fun, smart students to talk with us this morning about their experience this year. So let me have them introduce themselves.
I'm Shanaria. I'm a sophomore.
And where'd you go to middle school?
Gardner.
Okay.
Michael, I'm a sophomore, and I went to Pack-and-Go in my middle school.
I'm Jenna. I'm a junior, and I went to Otto for middle school.
All right, thank you. So you all talked about some questions that you would like to talk with the audience about. So let's start with the first one here. So Shanaria, what's been the best part of the school year for you?
Meeting new people and getting to know my teachers.
Okay. Anything else you want to add to that? Okay. How about you, Michael? What's been the best part of the year for you?
Well, best part about this year has been, like Shanaria said, meeting new people, getting to see all the people I didn't get to see during the summer, and it's just been a pretty good experience for me. That's basically really
Well,
good.
and as your math teacher, I would say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You really have improved in terms of what kind of student you are.
Thank you.
You really are motivated and on time. You know, you're just really doing well this year.
Thank you.
Jenna, how about for you? What's been the best part of the year?
Probably my relationship, because it's getting stronger, and the fact that I'm doing a lot better in school.
That's true. And all your teachers would say the same thing?
Yeah.
And you have a wonderful relationship.
Yes, I do.
So then you had another question you wanted to talk about this morning, and that was, what's the hardest part or the worst part of the school year for you? Shanaria?
The hardest part?
Or what's been the worst part for you?
I wouldn't say the worst, but the hardest part is getting your work done on time and turning it in.
So what have you done to be able to meet that standard?
I asked the teacher for help and then figure it out.
That's really a good strategy, to ask for help and then to figure it out with yourself or with other people. Good. How about you, Michael? What's been the worst part for you this year?
Well, honestly, it's been a past relationship that just kind of knocked me down a little bit. But other than that, it's my biology classroom kind of knocked off on that one too. But other than that, everything's going pretty well.
Good for you. Good for you. Thank you. And you, Jenna?
I need to do better in physics class, but other than that, nothing really.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. You know, you all are sophomores and juniors now, so you really are doing so much more. It seems like your year has gone much more within your control. You're managing it better. All right. How about careers? Because I know all of you have really strong desires to accomplish some things when you graduate. So Shanaria, what career are you thinking about?
I have a couple of them, and one of them was to deliver babies, and the other one was to be a veterinarian.
Nice. So to deliver babies and be a veterinarian. Maybe you could deliver animal babies. Well, that's good, though, because that also means you're going to have to look at college when you graduate. Good. So, Michael, how about for you?
Well, Miss Hodges, you already know.
I do.
I would like to be just like a famous singer or rapper. Either way, I just like doing music. I could be a producer, but as long as it involves music, I'm like, okay. Or if that doesn't work, I'd like to be a forensic scientist.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. So either something to do with music or forensic scientist. You might share with the other students here about what you did last summer. Didn't you go out for a music show, TV show?
Oh, it's not a TV. Well, it wasn't last. It was like basically we had this little performance at this party that me and my friends went to. So it was like a real cool experience. We get to meet famous people, like just rappers and music artists and a lot of people. So
That was great. Good. Thank you. And certainly not last or least. Jenna, what about for you? What are you looking at?
I want to be a photographer or an interior designer.
Oh, either an interior designer or a photographer. Do you have experience in that area, or have you done things in that area?
No, I just really like taking pictures and making them look like they're done professionally.
Good for you.
And with interior designing, I help people set up their rooms and stuff when they move into new houses, like family and stuff. Yeah.
How nice. So let me ask you one more question here. Do you feel, could you talk with us about the people you hang out with? You know, are they good influence on you?
Yeah.
Shanaria?
Yeah, my friends, they're pretty good influences. They have straight A's, and
Nice.
they go to class on time. So.
Nice. Okay. How about you, Michael?
Wow. The people I surround myself around, at least, well, basically, I like to surround myself around girls because I'm a guy. That's just me. But other than that, either I'm with my cousins or just people I know I can trust.
That's a smart thing.
And that's just basically people I can trust is people I knew for a couple of years or grew up around.
That's really smart. People you trust. And Jenna, what kind of people do you hang out with?
I hang around good people. I mean, there's maybe a couple people that shouldn't. I mean, I don't know, because if people I hang out with are doing things that they're not supposed to do, I don't involve myself with it, so they kind of just do their own thing. If they're good to me, then I'll be good to them, type deal. Yeah.
That's a good decision. So you have lots of different friends,
Yeah.
but you make your own decisions about how you're going to spend your time. Well, good. Thank you for sharing that information this morning. Nice job. Thank you. Some kind of alien show. And we're back with a group of students that also would like to talk about their experience here at Eastern this year. So why don't you introduce yourself so that we can have a talk about who we are.
I'm Samantha Silva.
And what grade level are you, and where did you go to middle school?
And I went to Pettingale.
I'm sorry, could you say that one more time?
I'm in 9th.
Okay. And again, we have our friend from the last sequence.
My name is Michael. I'm a sophomore, and I went to Pettingale Middle School.
Okay. And my friend.
My name is Hubert, and I'm in 9th grade.
And where'd you go to middle school?
Pettingale.
All right, thank you. So this morning we're going to talk a little bit about how your year has gone here at Eastern and what you might do differently, knowing what you know. So talk about, for me, Sammy, how has this year been different than the past?
I'm learning a lot of new things, like in math and science. I'm not really good at science, so yeah.
Okay. How about you, Michael?
Well,
What's been different?
as you know, Miss Haas, last year, I'm not even gonna lie, I was skipping a lot, but I would come to class and do my work when I wasn't. But it was like, if it wasn't for the finals, I really wouldn't have passed. So, but other than that, this year's been better than the last. I'm doing my work more often. I'm on time to class more than I used to be. I haven't skipped a day at all this year.
Good for you. And that's really a compliment to you that not only you've changed your behavior, but you're willing to say that to yourself and to other students. Thank you. And Hubert, what's different for you this year?
It's hard. Like last year I used to like kind of be bad. Like this year it just changed. Like I see more people, then it's like, wow, this is what I used to do now. I don't know.
What's made you change?
Basically, what made me change is like I look back and I see what I did wrong. Then when I look forward, my futures, I'm like, wow. I see people going to college. People like I should do that too.
Oh,
I should go to college and stuff.
That's really mature on your part. Good for you. I hope you share that message with other students. That's really an important one. So let's talk about then, about the kind of people that you spend time with. Sammy, talk about the people you spend time with.
My friends are all weird, like, but they're really good. They go to class, but they're just really weird.
Like weird how?
Like they act like little kids. I'd have no room to talk because I act like a little kid too. So yeah, they're just like, we're all funny, but we're not mean. Like if somebody's messing with one person, you don't go along like all the other kids nowadays are just gonna go ahead and go be some of the followers. We'll go follow that one person and go mess with other kids.
Good for you. Good for you. So I'm going to follow up that question with Michael then. Do you think of yourself more as a follower or a leader?
Honestly, I see myself as a leader because it's like last year I followed around my cousin and them, Me and Hubert me and Hubert do hang around each other, but not, we used to hang around each other all last year, and it's like, the way I used to see myself when I used to hang out with my cousin, I used to see myself as the type of person that just didn't want to do anything. I just sat there and just looked like, ain't none of this stuff is gonna happen to me. I'm okay, I can do whatever I want. But I was following Lash, and then I realized they're gonna end up someplace I don't want to be. So I gotta stick to my guns and be myself and lead my own path. Don't let somebody else lead who I want to be.
Michael, you're really deep.
Thank you.
You're really deep. And I'm going to follow up then with Hubert. Are you two cousins?
You mean Michael?
Yeah.
No.
Or just good friends?
Are we just good friends?
Do you ever, now you're the one that mentioned in the first place that you were changing your behavior.
Yeah.
Have you two talked about this at all?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
And can you talk a little bit about your conversation? I mean, what did you talk about?
Like, we talk about, like, it's been a long time, so
Yeah.
I basically don't really know.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, it was like a long
Okay. Good for you. And it sounds like you've made different choices with friends.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to do the wrong thing, and, like, I'm not trying to be up in jail or nothing. So, like, if I just do something, like, I don't know. I just don't really know. I just don't want to end up in jail. I want to be a good student. I don't want to be no bad student. Be in the records and everything, so I can find me a good job. Then, so they don't have to look back and see what's my grade or what's my school stuff. I have no records or nothing.
That's really smart that you know that employers look at that,
Yeah.
and that people are going to really think the decisions you've made are important. I'm going to use that as a bump-off question to Sammy then, and all of you, about your careers. What do you want to do after high school? Sammy, what kind of plans do you have now? What are you thinking about?
I need to pass through school. I want to go to college for business and art, and I want to have my own tattoo shop.
Fun. You could practice. Here.
Yeah, but then I also want my tattoo shop to be like